There's a lot of hate and like phobia towards bisexual people.
If they're gonna cheat on you, they're gonna cheat. It doesn't matter. If they're gonna leave you, they were leaving you anyways.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You have what she wants. She's a lesbian because she doesn't want What's good, JANDTFAM? We're back again with another lit
banger. So you can tell by the title, we are back again with our hot takes for Pride Month. We're trying to do some Pride-centered videos, talk about some stuff about the queer community, and today we're going to be talking about some toxic lesbian culture issues. Because there's lots of them, and because we have been in this for many years and we have opinions, okay? And we're going to talk about them today.
And
this one is near and dear.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
Dear to my heart because it is like happened to me a lot. But anyway, so everybody that's like in the queer community knows that there's a lot of hate and like phobia towards bisexual people, and essentially the whole hatred I think comes from the fact that like a lot of like queer people just dislike cis men, and so they kind of hate on women for being in the community but also like interacting with and enjoying the company of cis men. And number one, that's just toxic, completely toxic.
I said what I said.
But it drains into literally everything, because not only does it affects bisexual people, it affects that fact that like a lot of people will look at them as less valid in their queerness because of the fact that they like men, so it somehow means that they're less able to like a woman. Stupid. Anyway, but I also think it bleeds into lesbian culture too, because if you're not like a gold star lesbian, I hate that term, then people automatically also will go and assume, well, then you're definitely not lesbian and you're definitely not like very that gay. You probably still will end up going back to a man.
Child. Anyway, so
almost everyone I've dated other than her has been insecure about the fact that I dated guys and was with guys before I came out because I didn't know any better. And
So
I get judged.
long
I
ago?
get hardcore judged for that, doing that as a teenager. I get hardcore judged.
I don't understand how
As an adult.
I don't understand how that even is a thing, because it was so long ago and it was like you were
Irrelevant.
on a quest to figure out
A
who
journey.
you were, right? Like not every single person has it all figured out. I'm
I
sure a
didn't
ton of
know-
people that are looking right now don't have it all figured out.
I said what I said.
I didn't even know what like being lesbian was, right?
Like-
I grew up in like a church town, a tiny little church town. I'd never seen gay people anywhere.
Yeah.
My parents never took me to Toronto. I was like a country girl, so
Yeah.
there was no way for me to know. So I was just acting on what I knew, and that's valid and that's fair. And I think there's a really weird culture that exists in the lesbian community, and with a lot of like lesbians, specifically women, that are very judgmental of people associating with cis men in any kind of way, because there's a big hatred towards
And
cis
like
men and
cheating
disgust
and stuff,
disgust.
which is ridiculous.
But I think a lot of it actually, honestly, hot take, comes from insecurity in terms of a lot of like, especially masculine presenting lesbians have a lot of insecurity towards cis men, because they think that like cis men can maybe give a woman something that they can't,
And
I guess, like.
And this is my hot take on that whole thing,
It's
okay?
really silly.
It's really silly because it's like, okay, first of all, if a femme lesbian, right, is, let's just call her lesbian, or even if she's bisexual, if she's gonna go and cheat on you with a man, she's cheating on you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, it is a human, and she
she's
has
still cheating.
cheated. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If she is a lesbian, you as a woman, whether you're masculine, whatever that femme lesbian is into, you have what she wants. She's a lesbian because she doesn't want like,
in the same way that people argue, well, a man can give you more, like, or a man can give you something I can never give you. Yeah, well, yeah, but you can give me something something that a man can never like give.
yeah, and that's what you're looking
Duh.
for.
And that's exactly what I
So
want.
what is the insecurity?
You know, I think it comes down a lot to like toxicity, but I also think it's kind of sad because a lot of it comes from the fact like the patriarchy and women always kind of feeling like they're like lesser than and a second-class citizen to men. So I think naturally there's also like an ingrained belief that men will always be superior, even though, and we don't think that, but like it's an ingrained thing,
That's
right?
so not the tea.
But it's an ingrained kind of like behavioral
It ain't
thing in
ingrained for
society.
me.
But I think that a lot of women feel that way, so they automatically think that a man is going to to, you know, stifle them, and a man is going to come in between them and somebody that they're with. And I think it's a sad behavior to like fall into, because it just ruins your relationships. It definitely ruined a bunch for me, because it gets really like, you know, I don't want to feel like I have to validate myself all the time, and I want to feel like I have to, you know, be like try so hard just for somebody to believe me. It's tough. I feel like I have to over explain and just be like, no, I swear, and like why should I have to explain myself? She has always taken me as I am, and I'm so lucky for that, but it has not been like that with
I have
anyone
taken
else.
you for who you are, a lesbian that has been a lesbian for
years,
as long as she's realized she's a lesbian.
Which is what matters. But there's
Like,
also been a lot of women that
ridiculous.
take a look at me up and down and say there's no way that you're a lesbian.
Honestly, I think it's like, it doesn't matter. If the person is into women, it doesn't matter, right? Like, at the end of the day, if you are dating someone as a masculine lesbian who is a straight woman, if you're dating a straight woman, if you're dating a bi woman, if you're dating a lesbian, they are into you. Don't mess it up because they're into you at that moment. If they're going to cheat on you, they're going to cheat. It doesn't matter. If they're going to leave you, they were leaving you anyways. It doesn't matter. Like,
don't stress about that.
I don't understand the little intricacy of that.
Let go of the insecurity on that front, because all it's going to do is ruin your relationships and your opportunity to be with so many amazing people out there, because there's so many amazing fluid people out there, and
even
know,
like straight people too, who are like, whoa,
that are open to things. Like, you are literally missing out on so much opportunity and so many beautiful, amazing humans because of your insecurity. And that is my hot take on that. And I totally believe that there's something wrong with lesbians that think that bi people are like less gay, or that think that, or that would never date bi people because of the fact that they're bi. Like,
why is that?
I've heard so many lesbians say that, and I just like look at them like you're crusty.
I feel like there's like something wrong with them.
That's what I'm saying. There's something wrong with them.
You're not all there. But to me, it's like, if we're trying to be all inclusive, why is there so much phobia and hate within the community?
I love you, bi
it's
girls
painful.
and fluid girls.
It's
love
like
you.
actually painful to watch, and it makes
you.
me like embarrassed sometimes.
Asshole lesbians. Yeah.
Like, it just really makes me
embarrassing.
embarrassed. So
honestly, that's what I hate the most about the lesbian community, is how closed off they are to other humans.
Why
it's horrible.
Why is it so hard to just love everyone?
Fit in. I don't fit in. Honestly, like I felt for the longest time like I had to be masculine in order to be like accepted by the lesbian community. Like, I tried being my really, really femme self at first, and I think that's part of the reason I was even masculine a little bit at the beginning, was because I was trying to like hide and fit in, because if I was feminine, everyone was judging me back in the day. No one believed me. Everyone thought I was like not being honest, and that like no one would even talk to me really at first, because they were like, there's no way that like you're actually gay, and they just wouldn't even bother, because they assumed I was going to go back to a man and
hanging out with the wrong people.
I know, but there are a lot of people like that, and it's really sad.
Yeah,
anyway,
a lot of bad apples.
That's the end of that rant, guys. I hope that all the lesbians like that get some help. And
oh my god, they need help. They need a therapist.
They need therapy to deal with their inner trauma, because that's the reason that they're hating on people that are fluid.
It's self-hate.
That's my opinion.
If you're gonna work that hard to be inclusive and to be included in life and included in the world, let's not hate on each other.
Yes,
let's just love everybody,
other.
please.
And that is the end of our rant. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. And
anyway,
anyway,
on that
guys,
note, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we're dropping that bang.
Oh wait, also we are going to be dropping a couple more Pride videos, hopefully, and stay tuned for those.
Yeah, we're going to Toronto Pride. We're still gonna try. We're gonna try and see if we can.
Finagle a video for you guys. Anyway, thanks again for 3K. Love you guys, and that's it for today. Bye.